Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and we're here doing your weekly reading for July 19th through 25th, 2021. If you're new to my channel, welcome in, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm truly grateful for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and your fabulous energy. Just a reminder for you guys that this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate for you. And just take the parts of the reading that apply to your situation and leave the rest behind. We have a very exciting month ahead for you guys, especially for Aquarians, because we have a full moon in Aquarius, July 22nd, 23rd, depending on where you are in the world. And it's bookended in August with another full moon in Aquarius, August 22nd, 23rd. So this is a great time for realizing your manifestations. This is when things that you had put into motion way back in February start to come to the surface and start to, you may start to see some of those really come into your life. And this could be people, places, situations, whatever it is that you have been manifesting, either consciously or subconsciously as well. All right, we're always manifesting things, whether we realize it or not. You may also in this month ahead be feeling a little bit rebellious. Shocking, Aquarius, okay? You are innovative thinkers at the best of times. So think of all of the most wonderful, even challenging aspects of your sun sign personality there. And this is very, very highlighted for you. So exciting energy coming in the entire next month. Very fabulous. So let's see what we've got out here first. We have surrender. Now, surrender, okay, first and foremost, no obsessing over something, okay? If you're manifesting things, if you've been working with the cycles of the moon, whatever it is you're doing, okay, you need to surrender to the universe, okay? Trust that things are happening in divine timing, divine order, and don't worry about it. And, you know, Aquarius, if there's anyone that's actually really good at detaching sometimes from things, okay, people, situations, things, it is you, right? You do have an ability to kind of let things go and to walk away. So there is really a need to tap into that energy there, okay? Really trust in your abilities and trust in this moon cycle. When we have surrender, this can also be that you may actually need to, shockingly enough, give in to something. Let something go. Is there something that's been challenging you? Is there a relationship perhaps that has been, maybe you've been embroiled in an argument with somebody, okay, not seeing eye to eye. Is it a relationship that's kind of, really worth getting back on track? You may need to give in a little bit, okay? You might need to drop an argument, agree to disagree, take the high road on something. But of course, some of you may also, this may be the time because the full moons are all about release. Okay, so and letting go of things. So there may be something that you actually do need to let go of. Okay, people, places, situations, ideals, anything like that. Anything that is holding you back. Okay, your cards are jumpy today, I gotta tell you. Anything that's been holding you back or anything that no longer serves you. And sometimes we always grow as human beings and we're never the same. We're forever evolving. In Aquarius, this is your time to shine, right? This is the age of Aquarius. So you are not the same person that you were 3 months ago, 6 months ago, years ago, right? You've evolved, you've grown, and sometimes we hold on to things out of a sense of duty or nostalgia, but ultimately maybe they're no longer part of our path. And as difficult as that is sometimes, it doesn't mean you need to walk up to somebody and say, hey, you know what? You're no longer in alignment with who I am and I'm going to let you go. Sometimes things just kind of drift apart, so sometimes it's like a gentle surrender. So it might be something to evaluate in this moon cycle. All right, but this is a time of abundance for you, Aquarius. The surrender card is number 26. That breaks down into an 8. And 8 is, yes, it relates back to the strength card, Leo. Energy, currents, care, compassion, kindness, all of those things. However, 8 is also the number of abundance. So this is a wonderful time for you guys. we have soulmates coming out here for you for the week ahead as well. Okay, now soulmates for some of you, if you are single and looking for new love, there's a new person coming in here, someone that actually holds the key to your heart, someone that you can really connect with on an emotional level and also a spiritual level as well. Okay, someone who is also ascending and who really matches your vibration. But this could also represent a new friend coming in for you guys, right? Because a soulmate does not need to be a romantic relationship. Okay, you may be meeting new people. You may be aligning yourself with groups, social groups, okay? People who you can really connect with on a higher level, who kind of get you. Not a lot of people really get you, Aquarius, right? And you're innovative, right? You're an innovative thinker. You dance to the beat of your own drum, and if you're feeling rebellious in the next month, well, it's tapping into your own energy, right? But you may just be coming into alignment with people who you can really connect with. Okay, this can also represent a career prospect as well, business partnerships. And again, people who you're really in alignment with and you really feel connected to. So it's a great time for finding balance and harmony, okay, and partnering up with the right people in the week ahead, okay. And this energy will quite often last for a little bit longer than just the week ahead, right? Because this is the energy. Wow, this is the energy coming in. How am I taking those like that? Okay, thank you. Told you your cards are just jumping all over the place today. I don't know why. Anyway, so so this is really a wonderful time for you, and I'm actually really going to expand this energy for you into the next month, right? Aquarius full moon bookended by Aquarius full moon. Okay, we can't ignore those synchronicities there. All right, but soulmate energy is the card is number 41. That breaks down into a 5. Okay, so this is a time of very important change for you. Important people coming into your life to serve a specific purpose, a specific reason. Some of them will be here for a short time, just to teach you something or to help you grow. Others will be people that will possibly be here for a lifetime. All right. So let's go through your week. How are we receiving these? Like that? Okay. So we start out with the 5 of Voices. And then we have the Muse of Voices. Okay. The Muse of Emotions. Wow. The 4 of Materials. And with that, we have the Devil energy coming out there as well. Your advice from Spirit, the 9 of Voices. And we have the Fool as your outcome energy. Wow. Okay. So, top row here, this is how your week progresses. This is really very powerful. It feels you're really coming into a really good sense of self. Okay, you're keeping perspective on a lot of things. You've got a really good balance between you're very level-headed, but you're also very much in control of your emotions as well. Okay, so your head and your heart are very much in alignment. Okay, you don't start out the week that way. So we start out the week with the 5 of Voices, okay, which is sometimes can be a little bit of a win at all costs kind of energy, but you also may feel as though you're a little bit scattered, okay? Your thoughts may start out a little bit scattered. You may have had arguments with people. You may be considering reaching out to somebody. We do have an olive branch that's actually on this particular card in this deck, okay? So there may be an apology coming your way, okay? Or you may actually be extending someone else an olive branch as well, something to really clear your mind, clear your head, and that's very much in alignment with surrender. And I think we said a little bit earlier that there may be an argument that you need to agree to disagree to maintain balance, peace in your life, and of course an olive branch does represent peace. Okay, so there could be something there that you need to surrender. All right, but there could be other things that you need to surrender to, your worries, your fears, your doubts. So, this 5 of Voices really does get you in alignment, okay, with that surrender card there. And again, you may be letting things go as well, right? People, places, situations, ways of thinking, okay, an aspect of yourself that is like, no, you know what, we're done and gone, right? So you may be doing that also. And then we move into the Muse of Voices, and this is actually the King of Swords energy. So your intuition really, really, really is on point this week, okay? You're very connected to yourself, your higher self, the universe as well. The Muse of Voices, the King of Voices energy also gives you the ability to communicate in very, very effective ways. You've got the gift of the gab this week, but very pointed conversation and communication. You have the ability to really think logically, develop a good strategy if you need to do that in a situation, okay? But really the ability to get your point across, okay? Sometimes with that King of Swords energy, sometimes you come across a little bit, you may come across a little bit sharp. You may come across a little bit cold in a situation as well, especially if you are kind of letting something go. Okay, you may be coming across that way, but we have the King of Cups energy, the Muse of Emotions energy coming out to temper that. Okay, to kind of calm that waters. So it's very interesting energy. It's like you don't necessarily wear your heart on your sleeve, Aquarius. All right. And, but underneath, you are very emotional. You have a lot of emotions there, but you're very much in control of them. Okay. So, this can be really you very much coming into your own maturity, your own sense of self. You're very balanced in this energy. Okay. So, not only do you have the ability to speak your mind, speak up for yourself, have great conversations and communications, very positive ones. All right. But you also have the ability to temper your conversations with feeling, with some emotion, okay, with compassion. And again, we have that surrender card was card 26, but that breaks down into the strength card, right? So, it gives you the courage to persevere, all right, to keep going with something, or to let something go, but you're going to do so with care, compassion, and kindness. So it's really a very complementary energy that you're coming into. If you are in that muse of emotions, okay, with the Muse of Voices, okay, you may have like a deep inner knowing of something. Something that's coming in. Okay, this could even be you having intellectual conversations with people, connecting with people on an intellectual level that get you, that really understand who you are. All right, but this can also be in any area of your life, your workplace as well. You just have really the ability to get your point across and be heard. All right, but you're going to, with that Muse of Emotions, you're also going to have that gift of compassion, of empathy that comes with that as well. But I also have to say, with that Muse of Emotions there and that soulmate energy, this is where you may get a spark of epiphany moment. Okay, a spark of epiphany. Sure, we'll put that in our vocabulary. You may get a little bit of an epiphany, an aha moment. That especially if you are joining any kind of like social circles or groups or anything like that, like you need that intellectual stimulation, or you get bored, right? You don't like having the same conversations over and over again. So this is where you may be connecting with people who are really on your same level, really get you, really understand you. But that with that Muse of Emotions may be where you really connect with people on a deeper soul level. And with that Muse of Emotion, that King of Cups energy, yes, that does represent romance for some of you as well, but a mature romance. All right. And you may be very tempted by this energy. You might be a little bit standoffish at first. All right. And, because again, Aquarius, you're not necessarily known for wearing your heart on your sleeve. It doesn't mean that you don't love deeply, but sometimes, we're a little bit reluctant to let people in on the first go, on the first try. All right. Although there may be some emotions really stirring up, bubbling up in the surface underneath. And it's like, ooh, kind of like a little bit of a nervous excitement, right? But when we have this Muse of Emotions, you are open, you're ready to receive, you're ready to connect with people on a deeper level than maybe you typically are. You're just a little bit open. All right. And that's what this full moon really helps you do. And of course, these two full moons bookended, very, very powerful for you. All right. By the end of the week, we've got the Four of Materials. Okay, this is being on solid ground, knowing who you are. This is also, it's the Four of Pentacles energy. There may be something by the end of the week that you're tempted by. Okay, the Devil energy can represent temptation, obsession, something that you're particularly drawn to that you can't get your eyes off of. It's Capricorn energy there. But this could represent, perhaps a person that comes into your life. There's a lot of passion there. All right. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of draw to them. Okay. So you may be, it's actually really great energy that this is coming out together, because if this is a person, okay, or this is a new situation, you may feel very intoxicated by this. Okay, this could also represent something that you're very passionate about, but with the Four of Materials, the Four of Pentacles energy, you are also very grounded and you've got your both feet on the ground. Okay, so you got a really good sense of self. You know who you are, and that gives you the ability to move forward with something, or to welcome someone or a situation into your life that has the potential to kind of, how shall I say, take you to, how do I want to say that? Take you to a place where you can't resist. How do I want to say that? Yeah, it's like irresistible kind of energy. So this may be a person, this could be a job prospect, okay, something like that. It's irresistible energy. But when you've got your feet on the ground and you're grounded in this Four of Materials energy, this gives you the ability to stay a little bit detached from this Devil energy, right? Especially if this is a person. So the Devil energy is not necessarily a bad energy, okay? But it is quite often something to do with our material world. Or as a person, it is someone that, has a lot of passion, someone that we're very intoxicated by, someone that we're very drawn to. They're irresistible energy, right? It's that temptation, that sensual energy. But sometimes it also carries with it a little bit of a danger element there as well. And we always have to have the reminder there to keep our perspective. And it could just be that you're meeting someone who is a Capricorn. All right. It may not be anything anything more than that. Okay. But more likely, this is something that, you might connect with somebody or a situation on a deeper level. But there is the need to keep a little bit of a distance, or keep a little bit of perspective, and to make sure that we don't actually get entrapped. The devil is entrapment, right? So, and if you think of the connotations of the devil energy, right? Here's something you're tempted by, here's a little bit of money, and you know what? I promise you great wealth. I promise you more, but there's always a catch. There's always a little bit of a strings attached, okay? There could be a monetary situation that you're dealing with, possibly a job offer by the end of the week, okay? Something along those lines. And you may it may actually kind of scare you a little bit, okay, but it may actually really tempt you. So you may need to really keep your perspective about something by the end of the week there, okay? And it could just be because this is a weekly read, right? So in a weekly read, we kind of like, the energy's coming in, but we kind of like scale it back a little bit. If you are meeting a new person, you're keeping your perspective, you're keeping your emotions in check. Okay, and I feel this allows you to keep a little bit of a perspective, keep a little bit of a healthy distance from this person, okay, so that you're not getting like, you're not finding those obsessive qualities that could possibly come out. It could just be that you just meet someone who is really exciting and you just can't keep your mind off of them, right? It doesn't mean that they have all those qualities of the devil. We would need to do like a way bigger spread and a way bigger in-depth thing to really figure that out, right? But this is really that it's just someone or something that you're really very tempted by. And you may want to give in to that temptation. You may want to explore it, while at the same time keeping a little bit of a healthy perspective, keeping both feet on the ground and really looking at things from all angles. And I feel with both of these king energies coming out here, you have the ability to do that. Okay, so could be a job, could be a money situation, but also could be a person. All right. But this could also be a shadow aspect of yourself coming out, because you may be doing some deep reflection, and this can be something that you are letting go. Perhaps you are letting go of something that has been holding you back, something negative. Okay. And, you're cutting those strings. And, with the surrender energy, anything that is no longer serving you going forward, right? You're really figuring out with this Four of Pentacles energy, the Four of Materials, how to let something go. Because the Four of Materials, the Four of Pentacles, is sometimes known as the miser of the tarot, right? We hold on to something too tight. And when we hold on to something too tight, the energy can't flow, or we hold on to something that may, on one level feel very good, but underneath really isn't healthy for us in the long run. So that Four of Materials is that energy there where we may need to let go of something, cut our energy. See this person here, they got strings, right? Strings attached. Okay, so there may be something that you need to let go of by the end of the week. And closer to the end of the week is when we actually have the full moon, right? And so you may need to actually let go of something that has the potential to keep you held up or tied up going forward. So a little bit different energy for everybody there. All right, but your advice from Spirit. Your advice from Spirit here is the Nine of Voices. Okay, let go of your fear, your worry, your anxiety. Be true to yourself. Believe in yourself. Know that you have the ability to move forward, to persevere, to let go of situations that are no longer serving you, that aren't doing you any good going forward. This gives you the reminder that you have what it takes to make change, positive change in your life. And sometimes we need to really bring things up to the surface. This devil energy that we might need to let go of could be an aspect of yourself that is coming to the surface, that you're realizing this is that great time of personal growth. All right, so this could be something that's been holding you back that you really need to let go of. All right, and don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid of making change, or don't be afraid of getting yourself out there as well. Don't be afraid of opening yourself out. Let go of your fear. When you do that, you got a fresh, brand new start. Look at this, okay? Let go of anything that's not serving you, okay? Release those purse strings a little bit, okay? Let go of your fear, anxiety, so that you can move forward. Fresh energy coming in for you. New people, places, things. This is a sense of adventure. The Fool is a fresh start, a new beginning, new love, new romance, new sense of self, new phase in your life as well. All right, very positive. It's one of innocence, excitement, exuberance, okay? Being very, not knowing necessarily exactly where a path is leading you, but being very excited about it nonetheless. It's about being very connected with the universe, with your higher self, and just really trusting that things are going to be okay, that things are moving forward. And if you see this person, she's like kind of floating on the air, kind of floating on a cloud a little bit, right? When you're really happy, when you're really giddy. And, she's like, it's like flat earth, okay? This desert just kind of like ends, right? We don't know what's on the other side, and neither does she. She's not worried about it. She's just moving forward, okay? She's following her bliss. The sun coming out here, she's following her bliss, following her happy, all right? And, just really trusting that she's headed in the right direction. And that's what happens going through. We're letting something go, finding peace, letting something go, making positive change, trusting in our thoughts, trusting in our emotions, welcoming in new things, letting go of fear and anxiety, and boom, there we go. Fresh energy, excitement. Embrace the excitement. So I'm going to leave that there, okay? But I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of minutes. Why are your cards jumping out today? This is crazy. All right, let's see what else. It's just excited energy with that Fool, okay? Let's just get one more. Thank you. What do we have here? Your dreams need a practical plan. Aha, there's your King of Swords. All right, you may have some lofty plans, lofty goals, all right, but you need to put a plan in place, all right? So, don't overthink it, all right? But perhaps you just need a basic outline of something, right? And that King of Swords energy really does give you the ability to devise a strategy, devise a plan, okay, and to be very practical and pragmatic about something. All right, but it also gives you the energy of discernment. Okay, so cutting out all the fluff, getting to the core of something. All right, and and then either letting something go or taking action to welcome something in. All right, that fresh energy. And we also have a time for healing. Beautiful. Okay. And yes, it is. And with that King of Cups energy, the Muse of Emotions, you are open. The Five of Voices, that olive branch. All right. There's some healing. There's some peace that's coming in a situation. And even if you are letting something go or someone go, even if this is an aspect of yourself coming out here with the Devil energy, anything you don't like about yourself, anything that has been holding you back, some behavioral patterns, anything like that, okay, it feels as though you will make your peace with it. And again, we're all tapping back into that surrender energy because there's wonderful new connections, new things coming in here for you, a new phase, a new cycle. And it's time to embrace that and move forward. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aquarius, but I hope there was something in this reading that resonated for you, gave you wisdom, inspiration, or guidance. If there was, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you have a fabulous week. I hope you have a fabulous full moon cycle. Okay. Embrace it. Embrace the energy. All right. Have a beautiful day. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.